Nelbud Nation, Michael Crafton with your Friday weekly update on October the 25th. Last week, I talked to you about today being an extremely important Friday update. There's a lot of really great things happening at Nelbud, and I wanted to make sure that you heard it from me first, but also that you were expecting the messages that are going to be coming down the communication streams over the next few weeks. But one thing that I got to talk about before we get into some of those exciting initiatives, I want to challenge the group and encourage everyone to take ownership in their self and their personal life and in their careers. And we have to encourage us all Nelbudians as we continue to grow and really make opportunities for each other. We have to all lead and be responsible. And what I mean by that is whether that's leading yourself, your partner, your trainee, your division, your area, your region, your territory, your department, or the entire company. We all must lead and really work together to continue creating opportunities for ourselves, because it's really important that we know what's in it for us, but also for the company as we continue to grow and be strategic about our growth so we're a sustainable company for hundreds and hundreds of years in the future. Over the next 6 weeks, we will be bringing the entire organization up to speed on our strategic plan, including the what, why, how, and next steps of how Nelbud's going to get from where we are today to where we want to be. So please be patient as we schedule these meetings with every single person in the organization, from the person who was hired yesterday to the person who's been here for 30 years. We are going to face-to-face at some point in the organization, explain the what, why, how, when, and where we're going to go over the next 5 years, but more importantly, over the next 90 days as we position ourselves as an industry leader in the United States. But it is important, absolutely critical to me personally, but also the organization, that everyone is aligned and understands what we're trying to accomplish, why we're trying to accomplish it, how we're going to accomplish it, but what that means for each individual person. Because this isn't about me. This isn't about our senior leadership team, or our area managers, or even our techs or supervisors or area managers, our fire guys, our wastewater people, our support staff. It's about everybody individually and how it affects you and allows you to fulfill your personal and professional dreams. Basically, what I'm saying is, in order for us to do what we need to do and the things that I think that's going to help everybody get better, it's up to us. We are the ones that are going to have to make this happen, and I want everyone to see what's in it for them and how it benefits them. It is also important to understand what role each of us play in the organization, and who the future leaders are, who the future leaders can be, and how do we put people in a position to be part of the overall health and strategic plan of Nelbud. So be excited. It's going to be a really, really, really great 6 weeks of communication streams and questions and answers and roundtables, and all this really great things are happening. And no matter what the past perception has been, no matter what the situation is in everybody's office, department, division, understand that I speak for the group, but especially for me personally, it's super important that Nelbud is committed to each individual person and getting them to where they want to be. But in the meantime, before we have these meetings, I'm challenging everybody, look in the mirror. Ask yourself what you want to do with your career and in your personal life. But then ask yourself, how am I going to get there, and what is it going to take for me to get there? I promise you, from the bottom of my heart, as somebody who started on a truck and worked his way up all the way through the ranks, Nelbud is the vehicle. It is a very rare opportunity for everyone that works at Nelbud and future employees, including myself, that have an opportunity to do what we can do and to grow the way we want to grow as a person. But it's up to us and it's up to you to drive. I can provide this vehicle. The senior management team can give you the tools, but we really need to dig deep and figure out for ourselves how to drive that bus, train, car, boat, whatever you want to call Nelbud for yourself. Over the past 24 months, we have absolutely grown this business at a level and pace that's been unheard of in this industry ever. The company itself is up over 35% over last year, and one of our divisions, fire protection, is up 90% over last year, but it's because of the hard work. So it's important that we right now, we determine how we're going to get to that next level, but we do it in a really strategic thoughtful way that brings everybody with us, but also opens up the door and opportunity so that we can all figure out ways to earn a better living, but also have a better work environment. So if we believe in our chapters, we will succeed. There is no other option. I'm committed to this. I'm very passionate about the well-being and overall health of Nelbud, and I know every team member is as well, but we have no other way. This will work. I'm confident and passionate, and there is no excuses. So don't forget to believe in your chapters. Get excited. Get ready for the next 90 days, but especially the next 5 years. It's going to be great. So, hard to follow up on that, but we have some really great birthdays. Charlie Gilbert, John Chonecki, Nabil Baklamine, Pat Malloy, Fernando Colon Jr., Wayne Muslett, and Giovanni Reyes. Happy birthday. Have an awesome birthday week, and I'm glad to celebrate it with you. 3 really great anniversaries, all 1-year anniversaries. Jacob McCarthy, Aldazi Tujar, and Tony Nuze Jr. Sorry for butchering those names. I try my best, but happy 1-year anniversary. The 3 of you are doing great, and I want to see you around Nelbud for the next 20, 30, 40 years of your career, because I do think there's an opportunity for each of you, and I appreciate Jacob, Abdelaziz, and Tony for all you do. Have an awesome week. I know I threw a lot about you at the beginning of this, but it's so important to me that everybody understands what we're doing, and I don't want there to be any gray area, and I want us all to be focused, because chapters mean something. And I think it's going to take us to the next level. Have an awesome, awesome weekend.